It looked like the fans spoke. It looks like the fans said, hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. Caitlin Clark fans clearly no showing the Indiana Fever versus the Las Vegas Aces. It was smack dab empty. It would cost you more to get a small fry with no burger and no drink than it would have cost to sit in the 100 section in the lower bowl. This is...
Forget everything you think you know. This isn't some regular midseason injury scare. This is the moment professional basketball, as we know it, may fall apart completely. And the leaked medical files at the center of it. They change everything. For 2 straight days, top league officials have reportedly been scrambling to hide the truth, but music didn't work. Someone inside broke the silence. A medical insider ignored every contract, every NDA, and came forward anyway. The claim is brutal. Caitlin Clark suffered a serious injury, one that could end her career for good, and her own coaching staff was reportedly told to hide the scams, music, just to protect billions in TV money. The image of a healthy, booming league is gone. Team owners are reportedly in full panic mode, watching the entire business shake at its foundation. So if you're still buying the official story that this is just rest, just load management, just a minor sprain, think again. That's exactly the story a desperate front office wants you to believe while their empire quietly burns down.
Indiana Fever are playing tonight's game. No Caitlin Clark. We have Stephanie White's lackluster offense. We have Stephanie White's lackluster defense. And fans just simply aren't excited for it. Especially after the runaround we went through last year, not watching Caitlin Clark for 75% of the season. Many fans don't want to go through the same song and dance again. We went through it last year. We don't want to go through it this year. Furthermore, with how this team, how this organization, how this coach doesn't protect their star player, it ain't good. Stephanie White waits for Caitlin Clark to get injured to finally stick up to the refs, to finally call out the officiating. Too little, too late. Then Stephanie White goes out, gives a statement.
Nobody expected a story this big to come out of a simple injury update. This isn't just news about a hurt player anymore. This is starting to look like a full-blown cover-up planned right at the top. Sources say league officials knew the risk to their biggest star's body, music, and stayed quiet anyway. Training staff were reportedly told to say nothing, all while arenas kept selling out night after night. But secrets this big don't stay buried forever. Money started disappearing fast, and now insiders are calling it a total financial meltdown. Music, leaked documents are already surfacing, and they suggest one brutal truth. There's no fixing this now. So how bad does this really get? Music, to understand that we have to rewind to the moment everything fell apart behind closed doors. Adam Silver, watching his league's most valuable asset crumble in real time, reportedly lost it. Word is he fired off an angry, music, private warning straight to the board of directors. And that message alone is now shaking the entire sports world.
No-showed. They no-showed. Look at this. All these empty seats. Just seats everywhere. Seats everywhere. All these joints. I mean, come on, man. Hey, the fans have officially spoke. They're not going if CC ain't out there. Like, it is what it is. Y'all know, Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever fans travel on the road. Now, it was still fans there that got some autographs from Caitlin and all of that. She's always going to have some fans show up. Sophie and them, you know, Raven, they always signing autographs and stuff. But for the most part, it was a no-show. It was a no-show, man. The fans spoke. They're not rocking with this. They're not rocking with what the Indiana Fever are doing. Now, we also had Chinny Ogumake and Andrea Carter completely. It's almost like Caitlin don't exist on this team. You can bank it after this. This is going to be...
People close to the situation say the commissioner didn't hold back. In a moment of raw panic, he admitted the league lost $10 million in just 2 days. Music the reason? Fans staying home in massive numbers, leaving arenas empty on purpose. Now league leaders are facing a hard truth. Bad decisions behind the scenes, unfair officiating, and failing to protect their biggest star may have ended the best era this sport has ever seen. And what's left is a product nobody trusts anymore. Just look inside the arenas. Music that tells you everything. Games that were sold out months in advance with resale tickets going for thousands are now half empty and dead silent. Photos of empty red seats during big primetime games are spreading everywhere online. Music. Turns out fans didn't forget to show up. They stayed away on purpose. Music. The moment people suspected a cover-up, they organized and boycotted together as one. The whole business model just stopped working overnight.
Why?
Because league leaders assumed loyal fans would keep buying tickets, music snacks, and TV packages no matter what, even while their favorite player was being put in danger behind the scenes. But here's the part that changes everything. Hidden inside sealed medical files the training staff were threatened into keeping quiet, is the real story. The report claims her injuries got worse because of repeated rough plays that referees ignored, music again, and coaches stayed silent. 2. Reportedly holding grudges instead of stepping music in. Instead of protecting the player carrying the entire league on her back, leadership looked the other way. They let it go too far until the damage could never be undone.
Doesn't have her back. I'm out. Won't be watching. Honestly, I'm sort of relieved that I can just tell the Fever to go bleep themselves when Caitlin Clark's out. I'm good. Oh, Rhodes, you're not a real... No, I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. Period. I am a fan of Sophie Cunningham, and, that does kind of suck. But after Stephanie White's tirade the other day, nah. Sorry, not sorry at all. White and the Fever are the most incompetent staff ever compiled in basketball. Boy, you knew it was going to get bad in this comment section. Boo, I wish they would tell us more about her back. Come on. Are we still thinking that? Is that what we're doing? Honestly. Caitlin Clark out, precautionary. Angry black lesbians are trying to injure her. Courtesy of WNBA thugs. Yeah, ooh. What?
According to the doctor who exposed the files, there was no gray area here. Her body had reached its limit. Music pushed through this, and it wouldn't just be a setback. It could end her career completely. Behind the scenes, things are falling apart fast. Major TV networks and top sponsors are now pulling out early, triggering emergency exit clauses nobody thought they'd ever need. Here's why that matters so much. The entire broadcasting deal was built around one promise: huge record-breaking viewership. And that viewership depended on one player, just one. Music. Tonight, the arena sit empty. Streaming numbers have crashed by more than 50% nationwide. And the board is now facing losses so severe they could bankrupt multiple parts of the business before the season even ends. Then came the commissioner's warning, music, and it landed like a punch to the gut. He told the owners straight up, music, if this star is lost for good because of what the league let happen, there might be no fixing this at all.
C is out. My status, out till CC returns. Caitlin is out. Think I'll check out an evening movie. Damn. She needs to immediately walk away. I wouldn't want to play in this league either. Why watch then? Give us a reason. Wow, if CC is out, so am I. Wow. Then you have them posting this road trip starts now. You got Caitlin Clark's replacement on the flyer. Her replacement on the flyer. Not Kelsey, not Sophie, not Aaliyah. Her replacement on the flyer. Folks, they're telling you in plain sight. They don't want her there. They want Ty Harris. Her and Stephanie White got a history. I hate it for Ty that the Fever are using her as a pawn in this diabolical game Stephanie White's playing with CC career. Damn. Sadly, I'm just not excited to watch with that no CC. I've tried, just can't do it. Won't be watching as I was told by your coach not to. Will not be watching. You don't protect your players. Wow. No CC, no thanks. Leave White behind. CC's not playing. No Kaylin, no watching. No CC, no fart noise. Fart noise. What the fuck? Then we got tickets, folks. Look, you got some cheaper tickets on the ends over here. $37 to sit in section 12, $28 to sit in section 12, $11 to sit in 37, $33 to sit in section 13.
This is it. This is the moment basketball may never fully recover from. League leaders tried to profit off something huge while quietly working against the very person who made it all possible. Now they're watching that entire empire crumble in real time. Those bright arena lights, music they're going to feel ice cold from here on out. The executive offices are stuck in permanent damage control mode. And when people look back at this later, they'll say the same thing. Petty jealousy and greed took down the greatest era this sport has ever had. The tapes are already out. Music, the financial damage is already showing. And this time there's no hiding from what they've done.
I mean, only watching if Stephanie White wears a bag over her head. Without Caitlin Clark, Sunday, nobody's watching WNBA. Now we'll watch when Caitlin Clark's back playing. Need to do a better job of protecting her. I won't be watching as I was told by your coach not to. That's a whole nother layer of this now. Sadly, I'm just not excited to watch if no CC. I've tried, just can't do it. And looking through the comments, it appears Indiana Fever fans have been ruled out for tonight's game. Caitlin Clark out, back, neck, groin, chest, arms, head, legs, pending trade agreement, coaching, management. Hey, don't leave out assault. Let's not leave out assault now. That's part of it. See, is it seriously? Has the Indiana Fever front office and head coach decided to respect fans yet? Of course not. Of course not.
Something big is being hidden right now, and major networks are working overtime to erase it before you ever see it. This isn't a small story. This is a full-blown institutional disaster, and it looks like corporate partnerships matter more to them than telling you the truth. If you believe fans deserve the real story, the full, unedited truth about this medical situation and what it's doing to the integrity of the game, then stick with this video till the end, because they don't want it spreading. Don't let this get buried. Don't let the people who risked everything to leak these documents get silenced. If there's a moment in this video that shocks you, remember it, because it might not stay online for long. Share it. Talk about it. Send it to every fan you know, because word is people are already trying to get this taken down fast. But here's where it gets even more unsettling, because this isn't just about a cover-up anymore. It's about a pattern that's been building for a while now. Reports suggest head coach Stephanie White has been shaping this offense around Kelsey Mitchell, not Caitlin Clark and this team. It also drafted Raven Johnson. Put those pieces together, and a picture starts to form. A team that looks like it's being built to function without Caitlin Clark at the center of it. For a long time, most people assumed the entire plan was simple. Win with Caitlin Clark. Build everything around Caitlin Clark. But the moves being made now suggest a very different direction. And that shift is exactly why some insiders believe the front office wants this situation resolved quietly and quickly. That theory only gained more traction after sports commentators started talking. On air, analysts pointed out that Caitlin Clark is putting up big numbers. 20 points, 8 assists a game, numbers most players would kill for. But then came the real question. How is this team actually finding ways to keep winning? The answer these analysts gave wasn't Caitlin Clark. It was what they're now calling the big three stepping up in crucial moments. Names like Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell were front and center in that conversation, praised for their growth and their ability to take over key possessions. One analyst broke down Boston's game specifically, pointing to her improved passing, no longer just attacking the rim every time, but finding teammates and creating easier looks. Another highlighted Kelsey Mitchell's aggressive transition play, hunting her shot the moment she crosses half court, something they called a key part of this team's identity, and that's when it really hit people. Major sports media wasn't spotlighting Caitlin Clark as the engine of this success. They were spotlighting two other players as the new core of the Indiana Fever. Fans started asking the obvious question. If the team's brightest star is putting up historic numbers, why is the spotlight shifting somewhere else? Now, add the leaked medical situation to all of this, and the timeline starts to feel less like coincidence and more like something coordinated. And just when people thought this story couldn't get more intense, a new piece of information reportedly surfaced. A private recording is said to have been captured inside an executive elevator, allegedly picking up a tense, rushed conversation between the head coach and general manager. The timing is what's raising eyebrows. This exchange reportedly happened just moments before a medical report mysteriously vanished from internal team records. Whether that recording is authentic or not, one thing is clear. Questions are piling up faster than anyone in that front office seems ready to answer. So, here's what we're left with. A franchise star fighting through a serious health scare. A coaching staff seemingly shifting focus to other players. A medical file that reportedly disappeared. And now, a leaked recording that could blow this entire story wide open. If this is really just a routine injury story like they want you to believe, then why does every new detail make it look more complicated, not less? This story is moving fast, and there's a real chance more of it gets pulled down before the full truth comes out. So, if you want to stay ahead of it, make sure you're subscribed and notifications are turned on because the next update on this could drop at any moment, and you will not want to miss it.